you're never stuck, of course. There's that Page of Pentacles. But anyway, how are you? Let's see what is going on. There's the Fool. Let's check our lights. Hope you guys have been well. Alright, let's go. What's going on for Leo? Let's see if we get any flyer. Let's see if we get any flyers. So the Temperance card. So this is kind of, I wasn't asking a question, so there's a lot of interpretation that you could read into this. But Temperance is patience and balance. Taking things, doing things within moderation. So that's probably going to apply to some area in your life. Be chill. Don't overdo it. The deck was being split by my finger with the Moon card. So Pisces energy. I'm telling you, you got what looks like an apology coming. And it's some sort of truth. Probably has to do with love. Let's see. Oh, some sort of situation where you felt backstabbed. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do Celtic Cross, and then I think I'm going to do like the next 4 weeks and do like a week at a time, kind of playing around with some new stuff, new spreads. Okay, so walking away. Let's just put it there. Okay, here's the Justice card, Libran energy. The Eight of Cups is, this is when you leave or get out of something, walk away. Somebody walked away from something that wasn't easy. There's a lot of tenure here, a lot of emotion, probably a lot of time and energy invested here with you've got the Sun and the Moon here. So, recent past, Page of Cups, maybe light, some sort of communication, something light, good news typically. Wow, maybe something that you ignored or weren't into. Interesting, Six of Swords. So leaving, could be travel, but leaving a difficult situation. There's some sort of cycle coming to completion. So what it could be is that somebody reached out or attempted, maybe in a lighthearted way, to reach you, which probably was overall a good thing. You were wanting it, but it wasn't enough. Maybe you didn't accept or respond. Okay, Empress, strong Libran energy here. Just seems like something's not a fit. But, maybe it was difficult for you because you gave so much. Now, let me just give you guys my 2 cents here. Remember, if you're the feminine, giving and doing is a masculine energy. That's the guy's job if you're a feminine, okay? Now, we're not talking gender, we're talking energy. So, but we all have masculine and feminine energies. But if you're the feminine and you're giving and you're doing, looks like maybe you gave too much. You're giving, you're doing, that's keeping you in your masculine energy. And if you are giving, doing, pursuing, that's masculine energy, and the person that you're directing those, that energy towards, in order for them to receive, that puts them in a feminine energy. So there may be a lesson here that may be a good lesson here from somebody that it wasn't supposed to work out with or something like that, to learn to stay in your feminine energy and not give. Because when you give, you're in your masculine energy. And in order to receive and lean back, the person that you're giving to has to go in their feminine energy, which means they're not going to be the one giving. In other words, let me just be really blunt. Let the guy do the doing. Let the guy pursue you. Let him do nice things for you. You lean back, smile, and say thank you. And you can make something in this scenario is where you give, and then it sets the dynamic wrong. Whereas guys are just happier in my experience, when they're giving, when they're doing, and I'm just being happy and thankful, you know. When you give, it's hard to not kind of take note that they're not giving back or it's uneven. But you may be somebody, there may be a lesson here for you to learn not to do that. Lean back. It's not the dynamic I believe you want, which is you being such a doer, maybe throwing some things off. Okay. So hard to say all that without, like, it's just, everything is so, it's so easy to offend people these days with the gender thing. So I don't know if I'm going to offend, I hope I don't offend anybody. I certainly don't mean to or have any ounce of me that would want to offend anyone. But that's just the way I can translate what's coming through. Okay, so Queen of Wands. There it is. Action. That's you, Leo, taking action. So remember, every action, when you're in your action, it's hard to go back and forth from feminine to masculine energy. I know it's very, very hard because if we're working, we're doing, we're making things happen. You know what I do? I started doing is putting a bracelet on one wrist. It's a get things done. If it's on my right hand, if it's on my right wrist, if it's on my left wrist, that means it's time to lean back into feminine energy and just receive. That means when I go over to his house, I'm not cleaning his kitchen. I'm not waiting on him. I'm not doing anything, but I am letting him take care of me, letting him spoil me. And I'm happy and relaxed, and I think more attractive to him when I'm in my feminine energy. Okay, I'll stop harping. Okay, so it looks like some of this could be not even romantic, but friendships, because it looks like there's going to be celebration. So, Tarot's advice, Queen of... Ooh, wow. Wow, look at the bottom of the deck. Judgment. So you have a chance for reconciliation here. I just don't know if you're going to take it. I always think it's a good idea, unless you've got a ring on your finger or you're in a very committed, exclusive relationship, to just have good dating experiences. Go out with people, have fun. This looks like somebody's going to get blocked. Bottom of the deck, Judgment card. Second chances. Maybe you're going to do it again and just keep it, maybe you're going to do it again, but you're not going to do all the giving and the action. I want to know what this Queen of Wands is about. What is going on with that? Stop. It's an ending. You're going to stop giving, stop doing. You're going to get yourself in a little sweet, little feminine energy and allow yourself to receive. Wow. What else? What's the Three of Cups at the end? Let's see what comes. Celebration. Being girly. A new beginning. So you have somebody coming towards you with a message. And maybe what this all is about is you not trying to fix what somebody else broke. If somebody else broke it, maybe this is saying, you stop trying to fix it. Lean back. Stop doing somebody else's job. What's this Page of Cups in the recent past? Wow, I just put this one back. It had my finger, Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is very curious. Somebody was probably, you got a message and it was somebody feeling, kind of like feeling you out, testing the waters. That's what that's looking like. Tell me about this World card. Wow, Nine of Pentacles, independence. This is going to be very life-changing, I believe, for you. When you learn how to stop making things happen. Now, when it comes to your work and your family and those things, yes. Now we're talking if you're the feminine. I'm talking to feminines, okay? So flip the roles if you need to. But if you are the feminine and you feel the need to do, I'm going to remind you, no, 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 no. Not when it comes to your relationship, romantic relationship. Let the masculine do the doing. Okay, this is really like a whole new you going to come out here. And then, when you want to do, redirect that to yourself, your health, your money, your pentacles, your family. There's always a lot of things that you can do in other areas. But I want you to really work on practicing letting masculines do for you, and you smiling and saying thank you and showing them that makes you happy. Guys like to be with someone that is happy and not, and if somebody takes a break or disappears for a while and comes back, they'll slap their hand. Don't get gnarly with them. Just be warm and happy. They come back stronger. Somebody might be coming back stronger. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I think what Leo, you guys, I hope you don't get mad at me. Somebody in this scenario is like just totally, what do you call it when you mess something up? Not camouflage, but, when you screw something up that you really don't want to screw up. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot think of the word. You guys, I know you know what I'm talking about. It is where you're kind of like pulling the rug out from under the way it should go, which is the guy doing, okay? So stop doing, learn to lean back, learn to just show thankfulness, gratitude. I know some of you will not agree with this, but I've been really looking into a lot of this. But anyway, it looks like what's going to happen eventually is when you can start practicing this and not being the go-getter when it comes to relationships. You end up getting a more of an equal give and take. See the equal reciprocity here. And the Ten of Pentacles, that's beautiful. Let's see, what's our outcome here? Tell me more about this new beginning and celebration. You're going to feel so much lighter and happier with this new dynamic. I think I'm going to do another reading for the weeks. Okay, so Page of Wands. And another thing is, I feel like don't punish someone for their, wait, let me see. What am I getting? Don't punish. Something like when we're too busy doing our own thing, building our own, happiness outside of a romantic situation, we're not so on edge, and we're not noticing that they didn't call. We're too busy doing our other stuff, This has been a very, very difficult thing for me to learn. Oh, yes, my gosh, let it end. It's like a part of me that I literally had to let it end. It's changing, like it changes the whole dynamic in relationships. And when I think back, the happy relationships I was in, it was when somebody was crazy about me and doing things for me, and I was just smiling and saying thank you. And they were doing so much for me that I just was like smiling and saying thank you. It's the ones where I tried to do everything. I tried to make it happen. I tried to suggest this outing or this outing. I tried to initiate everything. Those are the ones that never worked. Those are the ones that always was like, and then if they didn't do something right, then I'd be mad at them. It was like this vicious cycle, but look at this. This is going to turn everything around for you. All right, so you got to learn to receive. Feminine energy receives, and it's happy, and it's sweet, and it's nurturing. It's not, mad and pissy. That's masculine. Oh my gosh, I've been through so much in the past few months. Let's get an oracle. Oh man. Okay, I know. Please. I missed you guys. Ooh, it's safe to make the move you're considering. Wow, because we did have this here. This, some sort of travel or move. This relationship deserves a second chance. I just want to show you guys this again because this is amazing. Something ends. I think it's what's ending is this Queen of Wands, this give, give, give. This is the painful ending. It may not be easy to get out of your masculine energy because you're in your masculine energy all the time, making things happen, right? Being you, juggling balls and, kicking ass and taking names. But once you can really learn how to redirect that energy, it's going to change everything. Look at this one. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. But anyway, I wanted to show you all this. Again, I wanted to highlight this. Because, it does look like you've got something good coming. I think you've got a second chance with this person. There is indication that some of you may not take it. This has a happy ending, either with that last person or with someone new.